how's it going, guys? It's Choco the Chocobo, and I am back with really loud smooth jazz. That's a lot louder than normal. Alright, so that sounds good to me. So today what we're going to be doing is, for the Tyler prank, we did use up a lot of iron. We have just this kind of sitting in our inventory. Got some spares in here. I actually reset the counter and stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys, this was maybe like a little bit less than what I would normally give for a night of AFK. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we basically made back the iron that we spent on the prank. We're a little bit on the short side, so that is a thing. But you know, we're doing pretty well now. I did accidentally steal some of Tyler's rails. I don't think he's gonna really mind. If he does, of course, I will be more than happy to hand them back. But it all works out in the end, I suppose. I gave him like a ton of stone, so that is what it is. Anyways, what we're gonna be doing today is, I kind of was sitting there and I was like, you know what, the rates are okay on this iron farm. They're not great. I know I saw a comment like a little bit ago, like not too long ago, like a couple days ago or something like that, but someone said you should make the iron towers, and the iron towers is a super duper involved, like redstone, hectic and complicated, and there's a ton of things that can go wrong. It gets really confusing, like it gets really bad. Once you're in the weeds, it gets pretty terrible. But I thought to myself, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do a very simple thing, and this is something that I said a long time ago what I wanted to do, and I just never got around to doing it because, you know, lol, lazy. Not really lazy, but it wasn't something that we needed, and we still don't really need, but I kind of figured, we're at the point in HTM now where it actually does make sense for us to spend some time to make things a little bit more OP and make it a little bit better. So we're going to be making more of these towers. Now, I do realize that inherently runs the risk of becoming a really painful episode. So I'm going to disclaim this episode by saying that I'm not going to do cuts as best I can, unless something really bizarre happens, like, I don't know, like my stomach starts to inflate, I think I'm pregnant, I go crazy, and then I start running around, and it turns out it gave birth to a watermelon. Don't know why that was the example my brain went to. That looks so good from a distance. But yeah, so that was a really strange example. But if unless barring any kind of unforeseen stuff, I'm not planning to do any cuts. So this will be a rather long episode, but definitely not something that's gonna be thrilling. So if you guys are just like, hey, you know what, Choke, I'm good. I already know how the iron farm works. It's not really that interesting to me, and you know, it's not kind of what I'm signing up for today. I'm not feeling it. That's perfectly fine. I do not fault you at all. But I felt like it would be a good time, now more than ever, to go ahead and get this dadgum thing done, because, man, we have just neglected the heck out of it. We really have neglected the absolute heck out of this thing, because we just never built it. I said, like, almost at the beginning, like episode, I don't know, I want to say 15 or something, I said that we would be spending some time and getting that all sorted out. We never did. So I kind of felt silly. I remember I was sitting there, I was like, you know what, as funny as this AFK farm is, it's not the most efficient thing in the world. But yeah, and he was a doodles. That is neither here nor there, I suppose. Definitely not there. We keep on adding more and more of these like random chests that just I don't even know what they're for anymore. I'm not really sure what to do with this anvil either. I guess we'll just put the anvil down in the smithy area. We'll just kind of YOLO it. Yeah, there. Hello. Meet your new anvil friend. Oh my. So, let me see here. Oh, we have even more iron. We just have iron everywhere, man. Good grief. Alright, you know what? We're gonna actually go scout around, see what... Like, we just have bones every which way. We have all kinds of junk everywhere. It's getting nuts. Alright, let's go and take a little look-sees. Nose around. There's... Wow. Okay, just random stacks of emeralds. Okay. I legitimately do not remember anything about where anything is. It's really terrible. We'll take these bones and the gunpowder and stuff because we do want to bring those over. Also, we're going to be doing a fair bit of interesting stuff whenever we start weaving in the HTM or the times change stuff into what we're normally doing. And that's kind of expected, right? Because the times change stuff we should still be able to feel the impact of it in our kind of day-to-day progress. Because it'd be silly if we just did it just for this one thing, and then once we're not doing that thing, we can't use it forever. So that would be a little bit silly. So we're not going to do it that way, but we will be working on some interesting stuff a lot, and I'm going to try to keep things simple. I'm not going to do anything too crazy, hopefully. So for those of you who do have survival worlds, or you just kind of are interested in some basic mechanic stuff, I think that'll be kind of fun. I really am adamant about trying to stay away from complicated redstone stuff, because number one, even though it's fascinating to me, I actually really think it's fun to look at, but I think it doesn't make a ton of practical sense to do that everywhere. So that is what it is. Let's see here. We'll just kind of hop around. Now we need to go to the keep. We're gonna drop off all this random junk and stuff that we have in our inventory. I think we're actually gonna keep the Beach of Balam like that for a little while longer. I know some of you are like, oh dang, okay, you're still mad at me. I thought these guys would be okay with me now. But we're gonna probably be keeping the Balam stuff as is. I know some of you guys are like super OCD about that, but unfortunately I cannot. Well, it's not that I can't, but I don't really want to do the migration of stuff, because that's that's not exactly a small trip. I was actually thinking about this. We can set up like a minecart system to like mass move items, but I thought about that for a while and I was like, do you know how much time that would take? And I just immediately lost all interest in it. Little ferret. There are so many creepers in this world. Okay. Apparently it was a very weak creeper. Didn't eat its Wheaties at all. Random horse in the distance over yonder. Well, I just feel very strange right now. Alright. I feel like everything's dying in one shot, and I don't have strength or anything on. So I'm not really sure why. Ooh, that diamond chestplate is on the way out, though. For sure. Got some cows. We got some... I swear those creepers respawned, which is really weird. Alright, we're gonna just smack them away like so. And then bang bang, just like that. They're out of there. Go ahead, RKO that spider. Hey, we got another horse. Spotted one. Aren't you an odd looking chap? I shouldn't say that. It has feelings too. They're horses. Someone just asked in chat, how is the mob farm going? It actually went really well. It's still going. Or, I guess it wasn't still going because it was out of the chunk, but, you know, it's working fine. There hasn't been any really weird issue with it. It kind of occurred to me after the fact, which is not exactly the great time to decide or realize that this is going to be an issue, but if we expand our operations anymore, it seems like this is a silly thing to worry about. Zombie somewhere. But yeah, we just don't have the inventory space, or not the inventory space, but we don't have the storage space. Now, the way that this was designed, though, if we need to add more, we actually just drop the height down, and we can add chests, but the access level does not change, right? So all we would have to do to increase the storage capacity is just kind of like dig through here, add some more chests, and even though with that, it'll kind of create a couple of weird issues. In that obviously the lower you are, the better off you are for being able to reach any of them. But we can easily, number one, just lower this floor and access it. And if we really want just to like mass super bulk storage, we can just add a ton of layers down there. We can't access them as easily, but we can make like a little thing here, like a ladder system or something. We can just quickly grab whatever we need if we need to do that. But I just don't see what in the world I would need that much of. Like we have way too many melons actually. I think we need to eat some. We have so many melons. I don't know what to do with all these melons. We need to turn that farm off soon. I'm gonna let it run for now, but we will need to turn that melon farm off soon. It's actually working too well. Really weird complaint, but it's working too well. Look, I just saw another melon go through. Holy dang! Come on, game. All right. So let's throw all these bones in here. We got some dust, but I'm not too worried about that right this minute. Let's go ahead and chuck the... Oh my god, there's even more melons coming through. Oh my lord. I think we have a sand one. We for sure have a cobblestone and a stone one. I don't think we have a stone brick one, because my logic was, if we have a stone brick one, why in the world am I keeping stone and stuff? Or why would I need stone bricks when I have stone? Yeah, we do have sand though. Then we have sandstone. Then we have like the super chisel sandstone. Don't know why I decided to make a bulk storage for this guy, because we don't run into that many of them. But it is what it is. We can probably replace that, honestly. Am I bored without mods? Nah, man. There's so much to do in vanilla Minecraft. There's no way in the world I'm gonna get bored that easy. Like, I still need to make tons of stuff. I'll let you know when I get bored, because the day I get bored is the day that I've made, like, a wither farm, and just, or wither skeleton farm, I should say. Then at that point, we freaking what? Wait, how did I have melon seeds in here? Oh, no, that's from a while ago. Okay, yeah, I remember I just tossed them down because I didn't have room for it. I was about to be very disturbed. I was like, what in the world? We got some more hoppers in there. That's always interesting. We got that sugar and glowstone dust. Actually, we're going to take those. We're going to take witch drops and just kind of, let's organize this a wee bit. And before this just becomes, oh, the killer Kirby Kappas. Oh, these are, alright, you'll go into there. Those are special guys. Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take this chisel sandstone and I'm going to make it a separate thing for it, because there's just no way we're ever going to use that the way that I hope to use it, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do it this way. No, wait, hold on. Will this work? Think very carefully, Choco. Think very, very carefully. Alright, well, we can craft those, right? So since we can craft those... maybe we should expand this whole thing out. Thinking to myself that we should probably expand this all out. The reason being, we don't get that many, I suppose. Let me think. Alright. Well, my logic will be this. I'm going to fill it in. Like so. Actually. Are we ever going to add a sugar farm into here? Probably should for the speed potions, but we have sugarcane down there, so well, the only time we'll get sugar from this is if we do it through here. So okay, let's go 2 slots for here. Glowstone dust will also give 2 slots, even though we're getting clearly less of that. And then we get redstone, but redstone honestly should just be going into here, so I'm not gonna really worry about it. We do, however, get some sticks, which, you know, kind of whatever. Sticks aren't terribly important, and then we get glass bottles, which are actually kind of nice to have. So that will be our setup for that. I feel like we horribly proportioned this. That's okay though, because I just don't need sticks. Okay, so that's all organized. Yeah, this is 120% housekeeping episode. Yeah, we need a space for flint. I'm not really sure why we have so much flint in here. It must have been just when I was clearing out. Dying. It must have been when I was just clearing out that whole area. So we'll just kind of make a flint thing here. Don't really ever need any flint. And then we'll just chuck in the random stuff I just don't need. At the moment, anyways. We have like one randy dandy torch. Alright, well, that is what it is. I ain't gonna worry about it. Now we need to look for... Wait, we don't need to look for anything. We need to go grab stuff. You know what? I like stone bricks a lot, but I don't think they're what we want to use for right now, so let's also just throw in the stone bricks in there. This dark oaks we don't really need. We will need more rails for sure, so... trying to think here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have an idea. So we're going to need more rails, right? We have the iron. We're going to use those sticks. Perfect. Look at that. We're going to have so many rails now. So we won't be lacking for rails because it'll literally be generating more iron golems as we go along. We will, however, need food. Unfortunately, I can't give them melons, which would be so good, but I can't. I cry every time. Oh, there's so many of these. Alright, look at all this bone. Gunpowder too. How many spider eyes except a player kill them, but yeah, this is actually quite a healthy amount. We actually have a decent number of ender pearls as well. Everything is coming along well in our farms. I like it. I like it a lot. We're making some good progress. So now I just need the building blocks. What do I have an abundance of? I think I have a lot of, yep. A decent bit of stone. I think we have even more dirt though. Yeah, we have a lot of dirt. Well, I mean, there's a spider in the back, pretty sure. Alright, let's go ahead and just bring a lot of the stone over. And then we'll just do this to kind of fill that back in. It's a little bit uneven, but that's okay. I can live with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take the stone. We're going to go head back, and then we're going to start on the next of the towers, which is actually going to be a little bit close to the keep, but not close enough. So I hear those baby zombies. Actually, before we leave, maybe I want to take a quick little peek skadoodles. Well, that. What? Are we still? Oh wow. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, that's a little bit awkward. Here I'm thinking to myself that everything's all fine and dandy. I never patched this up, so let's go ahead and freaking golden optic skeleton. Alright. Boom. 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 Alright, now we have a solid wall. I'm happy with that. We do need to do something about this random hole there. Whoa! No! No, 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 no. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Get away from me. Alright, well, that was just a whole lot scarier than it had to be. Please don't blow this area up. That would be so annoying. Alright, there we go. Now he's done. Man, how did he spawn down here? Oh, you know what? He probably just fell through that gap. That little itty-bitty gap was just enough for him. Wow, little rude sandstormer. Let's go get some dirt. Let's go get some dirt and fill that up. Did that already run through? Yep. Melons are so terrible for eating. It's actually painful. But it is okay. Alright. We have more stone bricks that we just don't want to deal with. So let's go ahead through those bad boys in here. And then I need more dirt in that, but we will take it out. Then hop on over. That's probably enough. For what we're going to be doing, that's probably more than enough. Because we're just doing some patchwork here. Doo-doo. Boink. Out you go. Alright, and then just cover that area up like so. Actually, I'm okay with leaving it like this. It's not the nicest looking thing in the world, but meh. Guess we can kind of steal some dirt from other places real quick. No one has to know. What the heck? Did you guys see that? My screen just shifted. What the bleep? Alright. That was really strange. Alright. Go ahead, knock out some dirt. Go ahead and RKO this creeper. take out some zombies. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all we really want to do here. I think that creeper's happy to stay himself, which I am okay with as well. Holy dang. Then just throw these bad boys in. Whoop. Darn it. Huh, dropped a carrot. Guess we'll just take these dirt blocks from here. Yep. Oh. Man, that guy was resilient. Ooh. Okay. Put the last of the dirt blocks in here. I actually have more than enough to fill this bad boy in as well to make that look a little bit better. Ooh, I hear him creeping. Stop creeping around, man. Now, I don't really know what this whole thing was about, but I guess I was just naturally here. That looks strange. It's natural, but it looks really weird. Hey, look here, buddy. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, shrimp. Toss that away. Eat 500 melons because the saturation is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, the saturation of this thing is awful. Although I don't know what the saturation to the hunger is. So, who knows? Maybe it's actually quite good. You never know. It's hard to tell these things. Alright. Let's go and head back to the iron farm. Because we have spent much more time than we had originally wanted to over here. I just realized something. We have no torches, though. I think Balm actually is probably the better place to go get some torches made, so we'll go to Balm. Yeah, we'll go to Balm for sure, because we have some charcoal and whatnots over those furnaces over there, and we're not going to use those furnaces very much anymore, I don't think, so. I think we'll be okay using those. I think we also have just coal around. So someone's like, you should eat glistering melons. You can't actually eat glistering melons. Also, don't use that language that you added at the end of that statement. It's very rude. Alright, woo! Also, as we're making the golden carrots, the reason why I don't really eat golden carrots very much anymore isn't that it's hard to make them, or not, I shouldn't say it's hard to make them. It's not that it's like hard to come by or anything like that. Like, obviously I can make a whole bunch if I... Whoa! You guys just all kinds of got... Okay. Got really excited in a hurry. Woo, okay. Let's calm down just a whole lot. Let's calm down. Let's just calm down. What in the world? I've seen them aggro before, but never like that. That was nuts. They just tore after me. Oh, gracious. Alright, we need to get out. That was really weird. I've never seen that before. Alright, so over here we are now. Just burn them. Oh, actually, you know what we can do with the glistering melons? We can start replacing them, actually. That'd probably be the smarter thing to do with them. Oh, we have some even more stone here. And there's our coal, as we said. Tell you what, we're going to actually hold on to the coal as is. Yeah, we're going to hold on to the coal as is. I think that is a fair... Actually, let's not use coal. Never mind, take that back. I still feel really bad using coal, because I know for a fact, like, we can easily use coal. We can use coal for villager trades, so I'm kind of leery of using them. I have glistering melons in there. Random 2 charcoal. Okay, I don't know why there's 2 of you, but we will take you. Now he's like the happiest camper about what we have just discovered, which is apparently I went around and I did these unevenly. That's okay though. Alright, so let's just take this charcoal. We do not have many things by way of sticks, unfortunately. With think I have actually a stick collection, don't I? Not entirely sure. I think I might have actually used them all, honestly. We should make the thing out of netherrack. We have just so much of that junk. I'm getting the feeling that I've not actually left myself any sticks with which to break me bones. Yeah, well, I'll take these planks and then we'll get double the yield, so that is a-okay by me. We can make plenty of torches that way, and this way we don't have to make like 8 different trips. Anyways, back to the iron farm when we go. Probably should invest some time into making it like a track or something so I don't have to make this run anymore. Just so much work. Didn't want to do it. Ah! Is this for YouTube? Yes, I am currently recording for YouTube. We're doing a housekeeping episode live. I think all we're going to have time for is actually, well, I don't know, I guess we could make it like a stupidly long episode, but the problem with stupidly long episodes is that it takes a stupidly long time to render. I don't know if I want to render like a 3-hour episode. Because building these actually takes up a fair bit of time, oddly enough. We should put signs in the chest. We should organize them. I know. I already said this earlier in the episode, but I know a lot of people are getting really antsy about the fact that it's not really like organized. It's just kind of crazy, whatever. But I don't really want to make that transition yet. Coincidentally, I also realized that there's 2 pillars like that, but there's absolutely nothing on the right side. I don't know when I decided to make that adjustment, but yeah. So I think, yeah, this one has all 4 pillars. This is such a nice looking one. So I was like, yeah, it's 1.8 blocks. This looks sick. I did all these, like, I made sure they're polished, and I was like, this looks really good. And then I was like, that took a lot of effort. And then this was like cobblestone. Cobblestone and just doors. Oh my. Ooh, I actually completely forgot. What is the distance I need to put between these bad boys? Alright, so we are looking at what? -1195. We have to go swim all the way over here. Go and swim over. -1195. And then -1129. Okay, so on. I'll just write this because for whatever reason, I am very forgetful about these things, so I need to write them down. -1129. Okay, so what were we looking at? We're looking at a difference of what? 66? That doesn't seem right. What? I feel like something horribly wrong has happened here. I don't think that's right. Huh. That just doesn't seem right. Do I have this too far? Huh. I'm very confused. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that is correct. So we'll build the next one 66 away. That just doesn't sound right though. It just doesn't sound right at all. Alright, so then 66 away from here. Okay, so 4502. So we're at 4502, and then we're doing 66. We have to go down. Then what? We're at 36, so it would be 4436 like that, right? 6690, and then yeah. Okay, so that should be correct. So that's going to be a fair bit of distance, actually. Now let's take a look at what the ocean floor looks like over there, and then we'll judge from that. But first, we need to go over here. Okay, so -1129. I'm at -1128. Okay, now we should be on track for 1129 all the way. What did I say we have to be at? 36, okay. So we'll just kind of float on over. Alright, so this is where we need the next part to be. That's not too bad. Not great, not bad. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna just kind of mark it all, I think, is what we're gonna do. And then this actually isn't going to be bad at all. I'm just really glad we missed that, like, that deep ocean floor area. Oof. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Doesn't have to, like, the actual towering up does take time, which is sort of obnoxious. And then we float on over. Negative 1195. I believe we have to, whoop. We drifted a little bit here. So I think we're actually right here, if I'm not mistaken. Negative 1195, 4436. That looks good to me. And then slowly float on up. I only have 184 levels. What a pleb. I know, right? I cry every time. Oh my. Alright, so here's the deal. If we're going to add 2 as my goal. Sorry. But this is just terrible. The amount of times it takes. Oh my God. That's actually awful. The amount of time it takes for me to regenerate my my hunger is crazy with melons. Alright, so let's see here. This, I believe, is 20 wide. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, so we're lined up with that, so we have to make this 20 wide. But we have it floated up, so it is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 blocks off from there. We should probably keep the height the same. So 1, wait. Yep, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one we start saying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we should be looking at the second block here. That is not looking too good for us. Alright, so you see that little blue line? So you see how like there's those like geometric shapes there? That shows you your axis, kind of like what your perspective is. If that looks like basically a square, then we're right on point, which I think we are. Because if I do it this way, yeah, it's angled down, it's angled up, so we're actually looking dead ahead. Whoop, that looks like it's dead ahead-ish. Yeah, it's a little bit off-center. We're a little bit off-center on this block, so let's try to... This is so unimportant. You guys are probably like, really? Are we really doing this right now? But, yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So let's go ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then does it look right? Is that blue line pretty good? It's acting pretty well? Ooh, I don't know. Looks like we are a wee bit off. What did I mess up here? Looks like we are a little bit off, and that makes me a little bit concerned. Why do I look like we're a little bit off? Maybe we're not. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Let's take a look here. I mean, there's one definite way to go check, which is just go over and take a look, but yeah, I feel like we're off. I feel like we're looking right there. We might have to count again. I might have to go back to kindergarten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is 20. What have I done wrong? Oh no. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Alright, well, we're gonna drop off some stuff anyways. So let's go ahead and we're gonna swim over. We're gonna confirm it the old-fashioned way. So right now I'm right underneath that block. I'm looking at 12:15. Right, and this, yeah, so 12:15. We need to make sure that it's 12:15, and if we get that right, then we are A-okay. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're 1 off. I was correct. What the heck did we do wrong? All right. And then this is 11. Yeah, this is negative. What the heck? Oh, no. Wait, did I count that wrong originally? Wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm going crazy. All right. So negative 1195. That's right. Negative 1195, and then 1214. Wait. Now I feel like I just confused myself. This is not good. This is not a good start to this. My brain is apparently frazzled, which is not a good sign at all for building. Why do I feel like we screwed something really badly up? What in the world have I done here? Am I right? Was I right this entire... No, I'm definitely one off. Huh. I am mystified right now. I'm genuinely confused at this particular moment. Should have stopped here. But didn't. But why? 6, 18, 20. Yeah, that was 20 for sure. This is 20 blocks right there. There's 6 doors on either side, so that's 12. There's 6 in the middle. So that's 18. There's 2 on the ends. That's 20. So what are we screwing up here? It must mean that I must have screwed up in the first one. It must be the first one. Like, I just must be going crazy or something. Yeah, look at that. There's no way. I botched the first one for sure. I have no idea how I botched the first one, but we definitely did. Oh, yeah, for sure. Look at that. Choco, for shame. For shame. Alright. The amount of face palms I know is going on, but I'm not going to look at it because I don't want to feel bad. Ah! No! Oh, Fleep. Okay, Wait, no, we just used... Oh, Dine. Oh, I would have felt so bad if Dine Custom's first swing was at a stone block. Oh, my lord. I would have just felt guilty as heck. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Mine that all up. Not that we really need to. But, wait. Darn it! I just broke the one I needed. Okay. This one we need to break for sure. These. For shawlsies. Did I seriously use Dine again? Okay, we need to get Dine out of this hotbar. For whatever reason, my brain is just like, lol, not working. Alright. There it goes. Dine is now out of there. The fail fish is real. Oh my. Alright, so that is... I mean, that's the important part right there. That little bit, as silly as it may seem, is actually the most important part to make sure that I have the dimensions correct. And the reason for that is because if these villages are too close, well, they're not really villages, right? They don't look like villages, but if they're too close to each other, we will run into a problem, which is, I'm just going to check this one more time. I don't want to screw up again. But if we put them too close to each other, they start merging the villages, which is bad. You can see like our iron golems are melting away. But if we screw up and those things... Okay. If we screw up and those things merge, we'll have iron golems that spawn in the middle of the ocean, basically. That's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty close. It'll screw up the mechanics of things, so we don't want to do that. Ooh, I just had a really weird pain just twinged through my ear. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I just realized something. I am an absolute idiot. Why am I doing this? I swear, like, what happened? I slept and everything. Like, I'm well rested right now. Am I better when I'm not awake or something? I don't understand. Choco, what the heck is going on here, buddy? Oh, wait, Fleep. All right, hold on. Stop. Rewind. Take a deep breath. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that actually is dipping in, but that would be 5. Wait, what? Well, that's a sunken one. What? Whatever, I'm not gonna ask questions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'm so scared. I feel like I should check. Yeah, we're gonna check. I need to do this. I'm getting really nervous right now. Wait, hold on. First, we're gonna ascertain the coordinates, the official coordinates of this block. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so 21. All right, then we're gonna float on over. Check this bad boy out. Now, one of the nice things about having, once you set up one of these towers, it actually isn't quite as bad. Don't get me wrong, it's actually quite painful to set up the rest of. Oh no! Why? What did we screw up? Did I screw up counting from? No. No way. What? No, we screwed up. We actually got 21. I counted to 21, didn't I? I actually did that. Like we actually did that just to be silly, didn't we? No, wait. Wait, no. What the heck is going on here? So we need what? So we need to go one more? Wait. Oh my god. That's what I'm going crazy. I don't understand what I did. Oh no, the 21. The curse of 21. Why 21? Why? Why would you do this to me? I thought we were friends. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna put away these rails and the minecart because I just don't need them right now. I don't really need these either, so we're gonna put those away as well. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna opt to take. Ooh, actually, we do need some torches, so let's go ahead and bust out some torches. So we'll just cut this into half. Actually, I guess we might as well convert a whole bunch. Kind of a why not situation. So then we're just gonna be a wee bit off, but that's okay. Actually, I guess we might as well do that. I'll have a little bit of extra, but that's not bad. It's not a bad thing. Whoa, okay. Alright, so there's 24 torches. We'll throw the wood back in there. Throw the sticks into there as well. Okay, all looks good to me. Take a water. I should take twos. Alright, so this is native 1. Yeah, okay, so that's 10. So that's 20. That is proper 20. Because there should be a difference of 19. The add 1 because you're sitting on the first one, right? So what the heck did I do here? So I was 1 short. So we're at 19 is what happened here. I'm very confused. Very, very confused right now. Oh, we did the same thing over here. What the heck did I do wrong? Did I swim stupidly? I must have swam stupidly. Darn it, man. All right. That's okay. That's okay. That is okay. That is a-okay with me. I don't understand, man. Brain just failed me. Failed me hard. All right. So there we go. And then this should be a 29. This one right here. Indeed it is. So I am okay with that. Now we just take up the stone. And boom. Just like that. Man, you know what that was? Don't get me wrong. I'm 120% all derp star right now because that was just bad. But oof, that was roof, man. That was roof. But I trusted my Minecraft skills too much. Was what just happened there, which was bad. All right, so 1, 2. You know what? We're gonna make this like idiot proof. All right, check this out. So right now we have 2 there, so we want 18. Oh, shrimp! I can't actually do it. All right, so hold on. I'll just do this real quick. I'm gonna burn some of those. Whoop. Okay. So we're gonna idiot proof the whole process, and as soon as I run out, we'll be in good shape. So there's 18 in my inventory. There's 2 here. 18 plus 2 is indeed 20, and I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna count. That's just. I'm just not at all. I'm just not. I'm a bird, alright? Ain't no fish. Can't be mad at me if a bird cannot swim very well, alright? Fleep. Okay, so, whoop, that's what I want to do. Okay, 20, well, no, actually 19, because we were on the first block, so they should be good. And then, almost done with this. And then that should be perfect, all right? So if this is not perfect, there's gonna be an absolute riot. And then I'm gonna have literally, I would be so dumb, I would be like idiot proof stuff is just too like, ugh, I can't even, I would break idiot proof. No, it's perfect. I'm not a complete idiot. We have succeeded. I am so happy that we didn't fail. This is 120% not what you want to hear from me, probably, huh? But all right, so next order of business, this part of the build. Now, oddly enough, I don't think actually that little bit of height that we have there is not actually important. I'm pretty sure we could theoretically crop this 5th one. We can move the whole thing up one, but I'm going to stay true to the build that we went by last time because that's just easier to work with. So I'm going to actually swim on over. We're going to check what the height is for that, and then we're going to go ahead and make that complete height there. So that should help us out a little bit. But let's go ahead, hop into the water stream. Ah, no, no! Oh, villager! What the world? Why are you dancing? Too excited, man. Excited that you might be actually moving out. Don't be excited. You're doomed to stay there forever. All right, so 75 is the height that we are needing for this bad boy in particular. Right, yeah, all right, so 75 is going to be the top of that whole box. We have the bottom of the box already set, so we're going to build top to bottom, I think. That probably is the best way to do this, to be honest. Now we have to go all the way up here. We have to determine what the bottom is and the top, and then we'll be in good shape. Now the nice thing is, based on what I understand of the whole farm, you can make 9 of these, right? I've said this before, but you can make 9. I guess this is 141, by the way. So 140. Wait, no, that's not right. I need that one. What are you? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, say it ain't so. Oh no. Okay, so we're going to attempt to do math again because that has ended so well every other time. So there's 3 difference, there's 3 there, so we should be looking at 138, right? I'm pretty sure we'd be looking at 138. I was gonna put blocks down to be absolutely sure, because apparently I can't trust my brain. It says 138. I'm gonna trust that my brain is not completely shot, and I am not stupid. So 138 for the bottom. And then hop on up. I swear, guys, you can totally trust me with all your building needs. All right, 138 and then 145. Okay, so there we go. So that's a difference of 7. So for that one, we should be expecting that as 68 is the height that we should be hoping for there. Hop on off. And before I freaking hit something, I instantly die. And then throw that water down like so. Uh-oh. Oh no, don't do this to me again. Don't you dare. Oh wait, no. Okay, no. So remember how last time I was like, that's sunk in, we don't actually need that full thing? So that was a difference of what, 4 from the from 4 from the doors? Actually, maybe 3. Can't really tell. It's hard to tell at an angle. Yeah, okay, that's 3. So there's 3 doors, which is 2, so 5 and 7, right? So there's a difference of 7. That makes sense. And then here, we actually have a whole row extra. Okay, so yeah, we could theoretically shorten this down a little bit more, but that's okay. So, first order of business. We're actually going to build on this corner so we can translate it to that side. So, let's see. First, 75. Alright, boom. Does that look about right? Yes, it does. So we're going to go ahead and mark it. Then we're going to go all the way up until we hit 138. And that looking at number has to be 138. So someone asked something about, like, has anyone built anything on the spawn chunks? And I'm assuming this is going to lead into the question of, like, why don't you build the Iron Titan, stuff like that? Here's the thing. As is, every now and then we run into weird lag issues because of the fact, like, if we add too much to the spawn chunks, it would get really, really bad, and I don't want to do that to anyone on the server, especially to our friends across the oceans. Whoops. So I'm trying to stay away from anything involving spawn chunks. I actually don't know where the spawn chunks even are, so it's hard for me to tell you, because I'm assuming it's where that village is, but if that's the case, then, well, there's nothing really actively going on in there. As far as I know, who knows, maybe there is something secret going on. Alright, so just like that, and now we're going to repeat this process with the other side. Yep, that is starting to come together. I'm enjoying it. Wow, we're already an hour into the recording, and we have accomplished effectively nothing. That is not good. That is not good at all. Oh my. Alright, alright, so that's just about perfect. Drop that bad boy over. Actually, these need to be both 19s. Alright, so the idiot-proof method again to prevent me from hurting myself. I feel like we are getting trolled. Actually, yeah, guys, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait one cotton picking second. I'm not insane, am I? Look, okay, so I'm looking at this block, right? It's right underneath my feet. I'm standing on it. The X is negative 1194, but I'm looking at negative 1195. What? Like, we're not talking about the height here. It's the X, like, that's the X. Wait, what? Something is just weird. Something is going on. I am not crazy entirely. Something has happened. Just no. I am not responsible for the fails today. This fail was brought to you largely in part by trolling on the Minecraft and the no. Bunch of dirty ferrets. Alright, so we're just gonna up this to 4, yeah, because doing more than 4 would be crazy. It would be pretty nuts, to be fair. So we're just gonna do that for now. And that should honestly be more than enough. No, okay, so someone's like, well, they get rounded up. But if it was just rounded up, we would have a different issue altogether. Which would be that if it were rounded up and that was the only problem, then it should be like, okay, so right now I'm standing on top of the 1214 block. If I move one over, 1213. But then if I kind of scoot the booty on over here, we're at 0.380, and it's still 1213. So it rounds up all the time, I guess. I never noticed that. I think I just learned something weird about Minecraft. And this would explain so much, actually! Oh my lord, this just explains so many different things. I've actually wondered to myself if I was crazy. I actually had this like weird breakdown where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just beyond stupid. Like, I keep on screwing up the counting, and I basically had this reflection of like, how do I count? I legitimately re-taught myself how counting works. And it was brutal, man. It was absolutely brutal. Ugh. That is just not good. Not good for anybody. Alright, 138, 145. Alright, so. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Alright, for those of you, by the way, I never really wished you all luck and well, but good luck in those of you going back to school or classes or whatever you guys are doing. Minecrafting professionally, who knows? I don't know what you guys do. I know some of you guys do, but some of you guys, who knows? Maybe you secretly are like a Cape Crusader. Or maybe you were like a hipster and then you just decided not to have a cape, but you are still. So, oh God! Not okay! Not okay! Kara. Wait, that's not Kara. That's like a weird, like, offshoot version of Kara. Princess Leia. No, Princess Leia? Like Princess Leia? Like half of Princess Leia? I don't know. God. I could have fallen right there. I could have fallen my death. Ripstone. We barely knew thee. Okay, so boom and boom. Alright, so now that that's all done and settled, I guess we'll make the whole, we'll fill in this ring now, he said, but then realize that we have to have doors. No, we can at least do the outline now, I suppose. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the outline. Yeah, alright, so we will do the outline, and then we will worry about the rest later. Okay, so I'm actually not sure what the best way to build this would be. I think it would just be to do it this way. Alright, so first order of business. I'm gonna rip the stone. Oh, we recovered it. Sick. Alright. So again, we need 18 here, right? So 1, 2, 3. Alright, looks good to me. 1, 2, 3 looks good to me. And whoop, actually I just need. Alright, so we're just gonna build this bad boy out. So someone's like, well, Choco, why don't you focus on defenses and a lot of other stuff? The reason why we're making the iron, like an extra bit of iron farm, is I want to raise the efficiency rate just by a little bit more. We should, whoop, actually, I completely just spaced out and I didn't even count. Oopsies. Much oops, such wow. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really hoping that's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Gosh golly, do I really hope I counted that right. You know what? There's one way to be sure. To be absolutely sure. I'll put those 19 over there and we're going to count the other side. Actually, 18. Alright, so we're going to go right on over here. Scoot the booty. Bam. 18 out, and then we were just gonna connect. Now I kind of been thinking about whether or not I should say anything about the comment I saw in chat, but someone said that Vic said he's getting bored of how to Minecraft. Is that true? If that's true, I'm actually quite intrigued, because he didn't really he hasn't been on the server since he's gotten back from a ski trip. Assuming he got back from a ski trip, I don't actually know. The sound is out of sync. Really? That can't be good. Alright, so right now we're looking at that bottom area. So on the fourth, wait, no, I lied. On the fifth one, we're going to start the doors. Alright, so we're going to have to make a 4 high kind of perimeter here. So let's go ahead and knock out this bad boy. No. Rip. Rip stone block. We barely knew thee. The lies. It's not true. Okay. I've been on the server. I was on the server pretty much all day. I didn't... Actually, maybe... I don't know. I don't remember seeing him on the server. Maybe he did. I felt like the only people I saw log onto the server yesterday were Kenny, Tyler, and Petey. And Petey apparently has had some bad luck. I've heard that people are saying things like... actually, I can get rid of this F3. It's driving something crazy, I'm sure. But I heard that Petey had some bad luck. He had like a jockey that got ripped, and then he got... his horse got ripped. Like, everything is just rip, apparently, when it comes to Petey. And then his enchanting books apparently got ripped by a creeper that, like, found its way all the way into his base. Which I talked about with Petey before he decided that that's just kind of what happened. But we checked the lighting situation. The only place that that creeper would have come from is if it came from a mile away, according to Pete. So I don't know. No, that's not a good sign. If the music stopped, oh no. Uh-oh. All right, let's go ahead and take these bad boys out because they're just going to get in the way. All right, so that's 3 high, right? Yeah, that looks like a 3 high to me. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Sexy, sexy stuff. Now, we need to go, what, the total height here, right? So that's another double. There's a double and then one to end it off. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to put down this 4th layer right here, and then we're going to leave a gap for the doors, just to kind of remind ourselves that we're not doing that particular part. So this would be number 4, right? Which is right there. And then we're going to have doors all around. So let me think here. Yeah, so 1, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then here, we're actually going to be okay. Because we're going to have that. That's going to be where the villagers are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then just like that, we're going to have to go around. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For those of you panicking about the jazz, don't worry. I'm going to turn it on in a second here. 6. I just want to get this ring done because for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe you guys are like this too. Some of you guys are, hopefully. Otherwise, it's weird. But I like once I start a task, I really like. It's weird. It's almost like I'm riding the momentum of doing it. Because if I stop, it just is like rip. I remember when I used to write papers and stuff. I would just be like, if you ever stop me in the middle of me writing, it's over. We lost, boys. Like there's no way in the world that I'm gonna be able to pick that back up. Because it was just like, oh, I stopped writing. Well, it was a good run while we had it, and that was kind of all that she wrote. So it was bad. I think I just implied I'm a girl. I'm not a girl. I'm a guy. I'm a man. Because that's the sound a man makes. Did you know? More you know. 4, 5, 6, and dudes, Choco Bros. I'm sure you could totally back me up on this, right? Right? Not just weird. I swear. And before it, okay, good. Dodge a bullet there. All right, so now we have the door layer going on. The door layer is all good and dandy, but unfortunately for us, you know what? At this point, I'm thinking. Oh. We recovered it. Sick. All right, so the doors would go right here, which means we need to do this now. All right. And then this means we have 1, 2, so the doors will fit in there, and then we have to go 1 higher. So let's go ahead and do that. And this one we can trace all the way around, and that should be the very tippity top, which is 2 layers. Which it does indeed look like we are correct. So that makes me all kinds of pleased. Wait, I thought we were correct. I think we're correct. Yeah, all right, so this bad boy leaves us. Yep. All right, so then we should end up running right into this layer there. Perfect. Haha. Vindication. Whoop. Ah. Alrighty, there we go. Now, because I'm not super duper keen on how that particular section went, I feel like that probably was not the best way to have built it. It's really weird. It's kind of like an art. Really good builders, and me not being one of them, but really good builders, they kind of have a certain procedure, like a way that they build, and it's designed so like they'll move around in such a like different way than you would expect people to move around, because they just know like this is the fastest way to build, and it's really really cool. And I wish I could do that, but unfortunately I'm not a good enough builder, which is pretty bad. I am probably within this group one of the more build heavy people, but definitely not one of the best there is. I've seen some really good builders. They're crazy. Like the guys that do time lapses and stuff, they're just like, and I made a Victorian style house in about 5 minutes when I was sleeping. And I'm like, well, that's very talented. Kind of hurts my brain, honestly, but that's all right. Okay, so and just like that, we're making some good progress. I like it. Uh-oh. Whew. Thought we were in trouble there for a moment. I don't know why, but my life flashed before my eyes. Wait, what did I just do here? Oh, yeah. Okay, then there we go. Alright, now this is, whoopsies. This is starting to resemble what we need, which I am very happy about. I'm just going to extend this bad boy out like that. And just build like that. And then just going to fill in this guy right here. And then okay. And we don't actually have to put a roof or anything on top. You can't really see it from here, but we actually are good just like it is. Let's go ahead and take a water bucket and put it on the corner here, because we can actually keep that one then. Alright, so let's just scoot the booty on up, take a little peek. Alright, so that's the husk. Alright, this is kind of like the shell of the whole thing. Now what that is, yeah, you see how it's open? You can see the very top, it's just kind of cut off. We're 2 above the door, check. We have the gaps for the doors on every side. Check, 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 check. And then we have 4 layers on the bottom, which is hard to see with the stone, but you can kind of give it a feel for it. I guess we can take a look in the water and take a close inspection. So fight against the stream. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So perfect. We did it, boys. Now, the villager pens. That little extra block there, the one at the very top of each of these pens, we don't actually need those. I added those in just for kind of ease of use purposes, so to speak. But that's gonna be a 3 high pen starting on the 4. All right, so it's gonna basically act like the floor there. Yep. Okay, so that all makes sense. They basically have to be flush with the door height. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that we make that 5 out, actually. Whoa, Iron Golem, look at him fall! Oh, look at him go. Alright, so yeah, it's 5 out. You can tell from these guys right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's 6 wide. And then that makes sense. Alright, so now we have to do this part. Okay, let's move these melons. Actually, let's move the chicken aside. Keep the melons out, because we need to get rid of these guys. We have too many melons. Alrighty, well, I guess the smarter way to do this part would be to kind of hang the waterfall out here, just outside the doors. And then, okay, so we're looking at 1. And hop, come on, you can do it. Uh-oh, ooh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, that is all looking great. This is the dream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be the blandest looking thing in the world, but I am okay with it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. and it needs to be 3 high. Now that height honestly is just because we want to make sure the villagers don't run away. So there we go. We should actually probably put in the floor, huh, so they don't just fall to their deaths. So let's go ahead and fill in that floor. Whew, this is going to be a beastly long episode. I'm guessing we're going to be looking at we're going to probably split the episode into 2 parts. We're going to have to do the villager transfer at a different episode because there's no way. This is a really long episode. Alright, so there we go. And then we would put a block here if we wanted to have an ease of access thing going on, which we don't particularly worry about right now. But you know what? Let's worry about it. Let's go the extra distance. Why not? If you're going to do something right, or if you're going to do something, make sure you do it right kind of thing, right? I'm going to make a really, really crazy old man. Alright, and then boom. 1. Fight the current! Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whoop, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Then we just fill this bad boy in. These giant, just gray sculptures, just ugh, they're gonna look so hideous. It's okay though. Now, if you want to build these, this is actually one of those farms that requires 0 redstone. It's just straight building, so you could theoretically rush this in your world. The only thing that you would need to get this going, if you found a village, it would save you a little bit of work because you don't have to have access to a golden apple or a weakness potion, so that would be nice. But if you don't have access to that, you will need access to the brewing components for a iron farm. But other than that, you just need access to some iron for the hoppers if you're going to automate it, wood, some building blocks, and then obviously you probably want some torches. Some glowstone really wouldn't hurt you all that much. It would probably be a very great boon. But yeah, this is actually one of the farms. I remember we rushed this really early on, and this honestly made all the difference in the world. When I started off in the server, having an iron farm was it was good. Having an iron farm changed kind of the way that I kind of could do things, because suddenly I was like, you know what, I'm not scared to use hoppers. I'm not scared to use iron up for tools on the fly. I just never was worried about it. I never really went mining, which is more of a restriction I put on myself because I wanted to give myself time before I got into mining. So I just kind of, I had the experience of kind of playing it on a restricted resource basis. But in turn, we have a good number of farms now. We have melon farm. We could technically make it into a pumpkin farm. Actually, that would not be the worst idea I've had. Maybe we should change the melons, replace the seeds with pumpkin seeds. That would be a pretty swell idea. Choco, you are just on fire today. Your brain is just all kinds of not on point, but your imagination is also not on point. Because we're using stone and it is ugly. It's hideous looking. Now look at it. I think every time I make something that's just like an ugly structure in Minecraft, half the quays are artistic, like, oh, we have like a really good sense of design and like pretty things make us feel better. And then they look at my buildings, they're like, oh my lord, please stop. Just like, well, I believe we freaking lost. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And now we just fill this bad boy in. Now, since I did not light up anything, which we really should do before we kind of leave this particular part, we do want to make sure we light this up. Otherwise, we're gonna get like weird zombies and skeletons and stuff spawning in here, which we do not want in general. Also, we've lost some more villagers in the farms. I'm convinced that you do want to put a roof on here, which means that it's not really a great thing to try to actively do trades on. I mean, there would be a way to do it, just like make a glass platform or something, and they can trade inside, but it's just not worth it. It really is just not worth it at all. But for those of you who are curious, who are like, hey, you know what, I also want to have like some villager trades going on, and since we already have like a huge gathering here, why not? It is possible. You betcha it's possible, but it's just not the greatest idea, in my opinion. Of course, if you have a different opinion, you are more than free to have one. You just be wrong. No. But you're more than welcome to do it, because that's what we did for a while too, right? That's actually the first way we found out about villager trades, was we traded a whole bunch of iron back in the day, which is nice. Because building this is infinitely easier than building the freaking gold farm. Rip. Actually, is that true? I don't know. That actually would be a toss-up, actually. No, but that would be a toss-up in my mind. The gold farm, it's not really difficult to build, when I think about it. If you're intimidated by redstone, it probably is something that you would avoid in general. But in truth, it's not that hard, so... Alright, well, that's all looking good. We're all lit up here. Now we're ready to do the inside, but I don't think we have enough blocks to do the inside. Because we're looking at quite a bit of area. But that's the bulk of the building, to be fair. Alright. Let's go ahead. Hop down. We're gonna need some more stone. Yeah, we're gonna need more stone for sure. But we might as well try to fill in a little bit of this lower level here. Alright, now we already made note of the fact that this is one lower than it has to be. Because this one is only 4. This one is, what, 5? Yeah. It's really weird. I don't know why I added an extra layer of depth into here. Because it serves no purpose as far as I know. I think I just added it just to be cheeky. But curse my cheekiness. So let's go ahead. So there's 5, right? That's what I've been saying, like the 8 times. 2, 4, 5. Yes. Alright, so let's just go ahead. Throw down some blocks. Actually, we're going to do it this way. Because it is indeed faster to do it this way. Whoop. And then just make sure that I turn in time not to fall off the edge. And then all the way through. And then there we go. Good deal. And then all the way through again. Extremely good deal. Alrighty, and then we just are going to have to fill in a whole bunch more. So we needed a lot of building blocks for this, which is fine because you know that's what we kind of expect. So let's see, 1. Wait, so this is a 2 depth, right? So we're currently sitting at 4, which means this would be 5, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking good. And then there's gonna be doors, and then there's gonna be 2 height above the doors. So yep, that all looks splendid. So let's just go ahead, fill in as much as we can. Let's build this off iron block now. Look at that. As we speak, we're getting iron, we're making bank, and that's starting to actually take some pretty good form. It actually looks pretty good. The cobblestone looks terrible, but that looks pretty darn sick. If I do say so myself. My. Oof, looks good. Gives me the shivers. Now, we could do the doors, I suppose. We're gonna need more wood, though, for sure. Alright, well, this episode has been going on for about an hour and a half. So I think it's about time to call it quits for the episode, because I don't want to make you guys watch too much. Of just housekeeping stuff. We'll probably space this episode out with another episode of its kind, but it'll be kind of there. We'll add a little bit of delay so you guys on watching on YouTube don't have to watch like endless amounts of this particular kind of thing. So I'm sure that would get boring and frustrating for you guys to watch. So for those of you that are watching this episode on YouTube, that is going to be it for now. We'll kind of show the next part of it. I'm going to keep on doing it on stream, but for the YouTube portion, they'll be at some other date, so we don't have like an overload of just housekeeping, iron farm stuff. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit the like button down below. The like button. I don't know what I just said. I think I just said the leak button, which is not what I want to say. Unless you spin leaks, in which case you are very talented, you are beautiful, and I love you. That was a really weird confession. But senpai. No. But yeah, for those of you who are enjoying, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the Minecraft content, as always. And actually, let me know. Let me know if you guys like these kind of episodes. I know that it's not the most extremely interesting episodes, but I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of just like hanging out together. I don't know. To me, it's nice. It's hard to explain, I guess, but for me, it's just really nice to be able to hang out and just do the episodes. Oop, actually, before we end the episode, let's grab these emeralds right here. Or replace the diamond chest plate. And then So, boom, boom, boom. Oh, also, little caveat here. Some people have been saying like, oh, you know, your farms aren't really like, your villager trades aren't the greatest. I haven't done the series yet where I talk about this, but we actually don't need, like, all we need is them to trade the diamond stuff. Like, we don't actually use it, with the exception of the toolsmiths, which we have really good toolsmiths, right? Because we can get these up to efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3. And we also sell touch guys, so like those guys are just crazy, but we could easily make some really sick picks. And also, actually, I'm gonna try this right now. I'm pretty sure this would work to our advantage. I just never have tried it, so let's take this bad boy. Alright, so this is a fortune 2, fortune 3, and we need another one, so we need a fortune 3 pick. Because fortune 2 is just not good enough for us. Oh no, he didn't refresh! That's okay. And then I think we just need one of these guys, because these are non-overlapping things. I just never thought of it that way, because my brain is just not wired to think like that. But let's take some iron. Get Trevor to be in good mood again. Good mood? Okay, you nodded, but you're lying to me. Get some more iron. Alright, Trevor, come here. Look here, kid. No! He needs coal! I don't really want to use coal, though. On Trevor? What else you got? Surely you have some other trades that we can make use of. Iron shovels? No, not really. It is looking kind of like coal is the best option. Or we can just trade 10 emeralds out. That's a lot of coal. Ugh. Kind of regret doing that. Please tell me you're gonna sparkle off that. Yes, Trevor, good job. Hype out of Skype, Trevor. Alrighty, let's go ahead. Go onto the anvil. So let's see. If I'm correct, I can just do this. I can go boom, boom. Fortune 3, efficiency 4. And then this silk touch on breaking 3. Yep, that's the only thing that carries over, because silk touch and fortune do not work. So, bam. And then all we need to do is get an efficiency 4 onto there, and then we are in good shape. But efficiency 4 is not that bad, so we could actually probably just make a whole bunch of those. But that's just 3 transactions. It's not bad at all. I thought about it. I was like, you know what? We could kind of get away with like a bit of cheekiness. But yeah, we don't really need a Timmy in the back there. He's not really necessary. But anyways, that's enough explaining. I just kind of thought that would be something nice to let you guys know, since a lot of people are like, Choco, your villagers are not the greatest. And fun fact, they actually can never give you a perfect equipment set. And this is kind of spilling into some stuff I'll be talking about in a different, not series, but kind of a different video. But basically, whenever you have these villagers, they're restricted to level 1 through 16 enchants, I believe. Now, you might be like, oh, but we've seen some really boss enchants come out. It's because it's possible to get some really crazy good enchants, but unfortunately, it is not the greatest. You can't get like the very, very best out of most of them. There's a couple of exceptions to that, but... Well, actually, hold on. Since I've said this now, I'm gonna get people who are like, you are lying! And I don't want that to be the case. Alright, so the only one that can roll the 30 enchant by theory are the books. Right? Yes, right. So everything else that you see in the shops, all the armors, all the tools, all the weapons, all that stuff can roll at max level 19. So it'll go anywhere between 5 and 19 enchants. Which isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad at all. But it's certainly, you can never get anything maxed out. That's why we don't particularly care, since we have the levels and we can kind of do whatever we want with levels, sort of. We don't really worry about it too much, but kind of more that you know situation there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, that's enough of me talking about. We have a lot more work to do, so I want to get back right into it. Oop, we don't have any more stone. Oh no. We might have to go and do some more grinding. I feel like we should take all this charcoal to the furnace array, honestly. Whatever. Enough. We don't need to talk about that right now. So anyways, I'll see you guys another time on YouTube. Bye!